Hi friends, my name is Lokesh and we are going to discussing this automation testing. This is in a first video I am explaining automation testing. It's an automation. What is the automation we are using? When comparing to the manual testing, performance by the humans sitting in the front of computer and carefully execute the test steps. But automation testing, it is not required to do. Automation is basically done by the tool, and some automation is tool and to execute the your test case suits. Once the test suite is automated, no human intervention is required. It's the thing we are using the automation testing. So now automation technique using the application to implement the entire life cycle of the software in less time and providing the efficiency and effectiveness to the testing software. When comparing to the manual, human writing the test cases and he execute the step by step into the web application. But automation is not required like this. Automation is basically done by the scripting using some programming languages and to create some script and execute that script in one time. We can store that in one place. We can create the test suite and we can execute the test suite. Main goal is reducing the number of test cases to be run manually and not eliminating manual testing. It is not eliminate the completely manual, but before doing automation, we are using the manual testing to check that application is exactly working or not. After that, we are creating the automation testing, but it will reduce the time to give the intent of the application. And why automation is required? Basically, here is a manual testing of workflows, all fields, all negative scenarios is time and cost consuming. Why automated testing required? So when we are using a manual testing, the work of the flows, all the workflows, all fields and all negative scenarios, it is a time and cost consuming. When we are testing in negative scenarios and workflows fields, we need to take as a more cost and time consuming, and it is difficult to test for multiple legal sites manually. Automation does not require human intervention. You cannot run automated test attempts. Automation increases the speed of the test execution. Automation helped increases the test coverage. Manual testing can become boring and hence error performance. Which test cases to automate? Basically, which scenarios we are going to automation. So now, when the test cases, business critical test cases, when we are taking the business requirement and that business requirement, based on the business requirement, we are creating the test cases, and the test cases that are repeatedly execution at the time we are using, and test cases that are very difficult to perform manually. At the time we are using automation. Test cases which are time consuming, at the time we are using. Some are not suitable for automation. These are all the automation which are the suitable. Okay, which are not suitable automation. Test cases that are newly designed and not executed manually at least once. Test cases for which requirements are changes frequently. Which are the requirements are changes at the time it is coming. And when automation is coming to the picture, at human, it's an automation ensuring time on automation is right. At minimum, product should be stable. When the product is stable, then manual testing should be in the place. At the time we are using automation testing. Which are the benefits in automation testing? 70% is faster than the manual testing, widely test coverage application features, reliable end result, ensure consistency, saving time and cost, improving the accuracy, human intervention is not required while execution, increases efficiency, better speed and execution, reusable test script, test frequently and thoroughly. Most cycle of the execution can be achieved through automation. Early time to market. These are the benefits in automation testing. Basically, automation is a tool based. We can create some scripts and putting to the scripts into a suite file, and that suite file we are executing. When it's a basically automation is coming to the picture, when it is coming to the picture means when manual testing is working to the regression testing. When the regression testing is basically we need to check all the before releasing the test cases. Step by step means it is time, it will take the time, and the human effort is coming very large, and the cost also will come high, and humans not give the income of the product. When we are going to the automation, the regression testing is basically introducing regression testing purpose, and regression testing when we are using automation, no need to bother about that. And our regression testing when we are using automation, the script is already created. Going to the script and suite file where the scripts are stored in the suite, and we are executing the suite in one time. It will generate a report in all the test cases in one. We can give that report and we can check. If there is any bug is coming, then we are just raising the bug and give it to the developers. If it is not coming to the bug, we will release the in time of the product. Testing. Here is an automation testing some. We are following some testing processes. That process is in a 5 process are there. Testing process. Which tool we need to select first, and scope, which scope we need to automation, plan, design, development, test case execution, and that test case, which are the test cases we are executing, how to maintain the test cases. I will explain in a later video, but this video is completely. This is the video. Is now what, when, how, which scenarios we are using. This video is like, and these are the benefits of the benefits. These all are the benefits we can automation when we are using automation. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubts, and please comment on my video, and I will update you on that. Thank you.